Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Tranquility for what is the first of our All-Star event week. First event of our All-Star week here. My name is Dextron. Joining me in the booth is LCS tonight, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Where are you?
Man, I'm doing great. I've been looking forward to this for a while. Thank you so much for hopping in here late. It seemed like almost everyone else could not make it, but thank you for coming in and being my co-caster tonight.
No problem.
So, you've been in All-Star events before. This is just a really fun event with, what are considered to be some of the best players here in the Harmony tier. Orium and Indigo, two interesting colors here. It's going to be two interesting teams that we see as well.
I've known a lot of these players for a while, and I've seen them kind of grow a little throughout the seasons. So I'm hoping this will be a good, a good All-Star game. Everybody has fun. The better team wins at the end of the day.
Yeah, better team wins at the end of the day. However, we do know how this is going to play out. The first two maps will be basically normal gameplay between the two teams, but then after that, it's going to be a whole lot of fun, chaotic games that we're going to be seeing come out from them. We do know our first map will be the new Shimbali map that was introduced here at the start of Season 2. That's going to be a really fun one to see in my opinion, because it really hasn't shown up in any of the other play we've seen so far in Trank. That's just because the map wasn't available yet to be played.
The map, not playable in Trank. I think probably a lot of people have played it, just during the current trials that are going on with other teams and stuff. But I think you'll see people who understand the map more than others, and probably just I think this map's probably gonna be dominated by just the team that understands the map the most.
Yeah, and the couple times I've played this map, I've never actually played this map on the attacking side, so it's gonna be interesting to see what teams normally do. Because on the defending side, as a sim main, I just rock sim and end up, doing really, really good on the first 2 points.
I would say probably one of the better characters in this map's probably Sig Poke. After having played the map a little strong with it.
Yeah, but as we're getting into the map now, you can see those lineups there for the Orium team and the Indigo team. Bonk, Boofin, Kevster, Coconut, and Dino Nugs on the Orium side, and on the Indigo side you have Arsene, Doa, Formful, Hypno, and Poop My Pants.
Personally, Poop My Pants, probably gonna be the best player in the lobby, not even close. To sweep Irfan.
4, 3,
Yeah, I
1.
Poop My Pants is definitely a name that someone swapped here. We'll try to figure it out. But, interesting name to start off here coming out on that Lucio. So they're going to be very interesting to see. But Hypno is actually the first one to find a kill here on to Coconut.
Is it kill coming onto Coconut on the Moira? And now you see a pick from, what is the Sojourn from? Actually, no, it's kind of, I have to call him. No, it looks like Indigo's going to win this fight. I'm moving the card forward.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to clean up everyone on that Orium side right now. The Junkrat there, Bonk, actually escaping with their life right there. Dino Nugs not able to, it's still a long way here before that first point. Looks like Indigo wants to try to play this one a little bit sneaky here, and they catch Coconut out, who on their own as a Moira, could do something, but Doa just made sure they didn't do anything.
Yeah, I don't know. Coconut, not really known for the Moira play. Kind of known for Lucio, Brig. Maybe the Moira's not the best here. You see Bonk, Diana and the Junkrat too.
Yeah, here we're hopping on with Coconut, who's trying to be sneaky in the backline, throwing out that orb, is able to take care of Arsene, making sure they know about it. Does cost them their own life, but that does probably feel very good for Coconut. Kevster picks up Formful there, and now we're starting to see this Orium team here just kind of finally find some footing in this map and stop the Indigo squad as they're on that little final push there to the first point.
Yeah, you see the little teammate versus teammate rivalry between Arsene and Coconut as they both played on flashback. And now you see a switch to the Sojourn coming in from Bonk and Arm, and everything's they're going into this fight and they're looking the map around.
And look at this again. Coconut finding the kill there onto Arsene. Goes to brag about, only to lose their life, and now this is an opening for Indigo, but Dino Nugs able to find Poop My Pants there to keep it all even here for the moment. However, it looks like the REM team is just letting the Indigo team push it here as they fall back to regroup ever so slightly here.
You see the Moira playing off finals here, gonna get cut out again. Be back in the bench. Going to fight on the ground. So we're gonna win a play really far away.
Yeah, Dino Nugs trying to do all they can on that card by themselves. Eventually lose the fight there to Formful. And now we're seeing the entirety of the Indigo squad just throwing hands at Bonk, able to finally take him out there. Boofin comes right back with their own hands onto Arsene, but Doa makes sure they're out there with a nice tactical crouch there coming out from the entire side there.
You know, really, two ults will use something Coconut, you know, gotta neutralize the first Moira, you know. The beat comes out, Dino Nugs.
Yeah, and Hypno finds Kevster there again. Indigo, you know, yeah, they might have used two ultimates there to get rid of Coconut, and I fully agree with those two ultimates there were very much needed to get rid of Coconut on that Moira. Like you said, incredibly strong, possibly even broken character at the moment. But we're seeing kills go back and forth here. Dino Nugs takes care of Hypno, who had taken care of two of their own teammates. Pulse Bomb comes out there. Coconut actually popping their Coalescence here, trying to find anyone they can. Dealing a lot of damage, they're not able to find anyone just yet. They throw out that orb there, try to get some damage in on the backline. Kevster now on at the Doomfist. Gonna try to come in and punch some people away from the car. Coconut here actually has the strategic high ground, able to deal a lot of damage, but Kevster out of the equation now, and we see Coconut smartly fall back only for a moment, but Bonk falls there and Indigo continues to push.
That's a problem with fighting and for the case with
Yeah, now we see Formful pop their ultimate there. Kevster, Bonk caught in it. Kevster's out, Bonk out as well. Dino Nugs doing a lot of damage on that backline, though. Does take care of Doa. Arsene takes care of Coconut, and now still on Formful here, dealing a lot of damage on the Junker Queen as Indigo here should be able to cap the second point. Boofin gets incredibly low there, but able to stay alive, but Indigo does cap point number 2.
they're still going in though. As Kepler gets some money.
This ends now.
Are on here with Bonk, who does have their railgun ready to go. Only able to find one. Poop My Pants does fall there. That's at least the 15th tactical crouching we've seen come out of this match already. We're going to see a lot more, but Indigo just starting to clean up right now. Bonk and Coconut trying to do their best. Now Hypno pops their Coalescence. The Coalescence also being popped here by Coconut. It's dueling Coalescence here on the field. Being healed and damaged all at the same time, but the damage is just too much as Bonk falls. Dino Nugs comes right out of spawn, dies. Coconut dies. And now the entirety of Indigo just collapsing in on the Arium spot.
You see them going for a social again, or
Talk to your advisor activated.
the Visor also doesn't spawn. The Templar are playing
You talk about tempo. You always have to remember the old saying that speed kills, and at the moment, speed is really killing this Arium side right now. Arsene takes care of Kevster. They're Formful trying to get something there, but Boofin able to take care of Boob there. But Indigo, you know, this might be a little bit too late for the Arium squad to get back in this one. A minute and a half left on the clock, but Indigo just keeps finding kill after kill. Kevster has the minefield, pops there. Coconut going after the other Moira of Hypno here. Both throw out their healing orb. Formful takes care of Kevster. Bonk takes care of Pooh, and now it's again another Coalescence fight. In the background, Dino Nugs able to take care of Doa here. Coconut still without their Coalescence. Can't really do a lot. They finally get it there, but they are all taken out by Hypno's orb there. Another tactical crunch comes out, but Bonk able to do his namesake there, and Bonk Hypno to the grave.
You know, after a really long solo fight, they're only gonna go into this fight with the multi-core. Probably gonna bomb. Just looking like
Yeah, Kevster in that small room just tried to spin to win there, get as much damage as they possibly could. Hypno takes care of them down the whole court, like you said, comes out early. But Monk taken out of the equation as well. Arsene takes care of them. And now, but Boofin finds Hypno. That's a huge kill for the RM side. Beat does come out from the Indigo side. And look at that kill feed lighting up Indigo red. That might sound weird if you're not looking at, if you're just looking at the names of these teams, but the colors are red and blue here. But again, Kevster trying to do their best here on this point. Bonk somehow kills himself. Kevster falls, but now it's just staggering to this point.
I'm a man on a mission. Stay alive.
Yeah, you know what? Indigo fully completing the map, but RM doing a good job there, making sure it got into overtime. So if they are able to complete this map with any time, they'll have the advantage going into overtime. But RM needs to now go into this onto their attacking side and complete the map just like Indigo did.
You know, I feel like in that first point we saw like you know, a light of hope that they can still do this. You know, I feel like matching the comps other than the tank is probably a good way to start to you know, kind of try to take the win of this map. But you know, I think Indigo are gonna hold this. As you know, Coconut, I don't think his playstyle is like well adapted for attack.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see though. Playstyle might not be well adapted for attack. Well, we're gonna have to see him come out with something here.
So this is definitely something.
Yeah, Indigo coming out. You know, I have to respect it. It's an interesting comp. Might catch Indigo off guard though. However, they do already have a couple of good counters to that Bastion there of Boofin.
Yeah, but I still feel like Bastion isn't really counted by the characters, or more the way you play. Because I feel like if they just blindly go into the turret mode of Bastion, Doomfist gonna get shredded and they're just gonna end up in the fight. But you see them also going for a close hold, which might backfire.
It might backfire. It might also work exactly in their favor. Suju coming out here early from Poop My Pants. Hypno does find Kevster. So a good start here for the Indigo side. Dino Nugs trying to deal some damage and get those Discord orbs out there. Walt's keeping themselves alive. Formful and Arsene are able to find two members of that arm side, but Doa able to finally, Boofin able to find Doa there. That is a great pickoff for them, but they have to wait for their entire team to respond before they really do anything here.
You see them kind of cutting the close hold. I'm pretty sure like one of the players died, and also the C9 coming in from Bonk and Sombra. Bonk goes out, and they're starting to re-engage. It's probably done now.
Kevster able to escape with their life. Bonk playing that C9 to perfection there. Looks like they're going to try to do it again here, but looks like there's just too many members of the Indigo team around there. Bonk though able to find Arsene there with the kill. That's a nice kill for this RM side. Desperately needed that. Boofin also finds Pooh, but Doa finds Dino Nugs. One support down for each side at the moment. Boofin 31 health and a dream. Somehow juked Formful out there. Kevster though falls to Formful. Bonk takes care of Hypno. Does the tactical crouch there on Hypno's body before they teleport away.
The fight being lost, I feel like that's when it comes to really important. Oh, never mind.
Noah,
Hypno's
take
gonna
it.
back and forth
weapon. They're gonna try to get that health pack, but just not able to, you know, have that health pack respawn back in time. Indigo, you know, a little over 2 minutes left to go on this first point. Seems to be in control at the moment.
goes down. This Nestor really wants to kill. that's it. Maybe can
Ready
maybe
for a
can pick up
knockout.
on you. You know, I'm really expecting a lot of things from this Blade with the mercy damage use. But nothing to stop it.
Bufin's out of the equation, so that blade will not be coming out from them. Doa still holding on to their blade at the moment. Formful able to take care of Bonk there. Indigo doing a good job on the defense so far, but we kind of saw this same thing from the Arium side as well, where, you know, they were kind of messing around before they kind of let the Indigo team have it. But now here comes the blade from Doa. Finds one. Looks like Kevster might just be accepting it there. They're able to find Kevster somehow there. The nade coming in there from Hypno really helping them out there. Take care of Kevster, and now Doa eventually falls there to Bufin. But, you know, damage has already been done.
Yeah, and Kiriko Rush also coming up from my side. This Junker are actually very strong in the fight, and the collective stuff from on the side, and it's gonna steal the fight. Maybe even give them, maybe giving them a chance to win first one.
Yeah, a minute to go. You just saw Bufin take care of 3/5 of the side of Indigo. Dino Nugs takes care of another one there, so that's 4 members down for that Indigo side right now. Bonk holding on to this EMP might be huge here, and as I say that, they die. So Caster's cursed there, but oh, like you said, they do get res, so it still is in play here for them. It needs to be a huge EMP.
I'm looking at the EMP, which the AMP should easily win, but you never know. Like, you never know what a Junker attack can do in this kind of matchup.
Yeah, here comes the Valk. The EMP comes out, hits 3 members, but doesn't hit Arsene, and they're able to get that tire out. I don't think it found anyone on it, but all the kills are going Indigo's way here at the moment. Arum very struggling here. Dino Nugs able to take care of one. They're trying to take care of a second one there, but not able to. But only 5 seconds left to go. Bufin is there at the cart. The Suzu comes out on the Indigo side to keep a lot of members of their team up, but Bufin forgets the cart, and Indigo will take the first map.
No, I feel like there's a clear like Aram is kind of like taking this a lot more like less. They're taking it less seriously than Indigo. Indigo is also control at times, but like when it really matters, they're actually trying to win the fight. They don't want to lose.
Yeah, this is the final bragging rights of season 9. So, you know, one of these teams seeming like they want to have some fun with the other, seeming like they want to try to have those final bragging rights going into season 10.
Yeah. Next map being I need to check this.
I think next map will be a
Circuit Royale, same as the normal format.
Yeah, Circuit Royale. You know, a map that I've heard a lot of people say they hate on the map. I've heard a lot of people say they absolutely love. As we're seeing some of the replays here, or, you know, the replays are just all the tactical crouching from this past game. So, I mean, we saw a lot in that first map. I expect we're going to see even more as we go to Circuit Royale.
Yeah, Circuit Royale, maybe they're not in range to tactical crouch. Maybe, you know, they're like playing a sniper. They kill them, you know. Maybe they crouch from a distance.
Yeah, maybe they do that. But you never know. It seemed like some of these players just didn't necessarily care if they were running into certain death. As you see here, Hypno tactical crouch there onto Coconut, only for Bonk to bonk them in the head to kill them.
You know, this replay is really show like the friendly spirit there's between like all of these players. How like all of them are kind of like friends, you know. It's really something that's good to see between like this year's and smaller tournaments. Because it's a lot of people that are all into the same game and they're having fun doing what they're doing.
Yeah, that's the best part about it. The fact that this is, you know, not a normal game from the regular season or even the playoffs. It's just a fun game that you can come in here, mess around with your friends. And, you know, as we progress longer into this series here, you know, we're going to give them a lot more opportunities to have some of those silly kind of maps here.
Yeah. No, I'm hoping just at the end of the day, everybody comes out having fun.
Yeah, but, you know, Indigo wins that first map. Aurum here, you know, going into Circle Royale, yeah, I imagine they want to try to tie this series up before going into some of those more, you know, silly for fun maps where we've already kind of seen Orium is about those, you know, coming out with these wild comps, trying to do, the funny things and just, you know, have fun, but trying to win at the same time.
Yeah. But I'm excited to like what we're gonna see out of the teams going into this next map, Circle Royale.
Yeah, Circuit Royale. I mean, you talked about a little bit, talked about seeing some snipers here. Circuit Royale is probably one of the best, or one of the most sniper-friendly maps, especially on that first point. A lot of good long sight lines for all the snipers, Widowmaker, Ashe, Hanzo, even a Cassidy there. So I would imagine that we should see at least one of those characters come out from either of the sides.
I'm probably expecting like more of the Widowmaker, but I feel like that's gonna be like probably just a first point thing, and then people are gonna swap back and just like go back to like what we saw in this map, just develop into like Moira, Lucy, just like have fun and run it down comp.
I mean, but I think there were a couple playoff games on Circuit Royale that I saw, you know, teams hold onto that Widowmaker all the way into the third point. So it is completely possible that you can see a Widowmaker, you know, stay, or someone stay on a Widowmaker throughout the entirety of Circuit Royale.
Yeah. Depends on how much preference the player has towards like a Widowmaker or the snipers. I am looking forward to seeing a character like Ashe, for example, because I feel like that's more interesting to watch than Widow.
I can agree with that, but you know, we've been talking about the DPS here. What do you expect to see on the tank line here? Because we've normally on Circuit Royale you see a Sigma, maybe an Orisa come out. But do you expect, because this is an all-star event, that we might see something else come out?
I expect to see probably maybe Brawl, Hog. You know, I think the Sigma probably gonna be it. You know, kind of just like stick more. But I think to see some of those. Maybe even some Orisa here and there.
And as we come into this map, we do have a lot of subs coming in. Aurum, basically almost an entire line sub here. The only member who's staying in is Dino Nugs. You have Ogun, Pasty, B-Well, and Tilted Waffle. Indigo, I think that's, other than Doa, it is, again, in a whole comp, or a whole roster sub here. Has Dio, Oa, Hypno, and Onyx coming in for Indigo here. And we already see a Widowmaker coming out for both sides here, so kind of what we expected to see.
Knowing Tilted Waffle, I think, you know, we're talking about if they stick on the Widow or not. I think Tilted Waffle is going to be sticking on the Widow.
Yeah, and Oa takes care of Ogun. They're out. Takes care of them early here, giving them a little bit of an advantage. As though is able to pick up B-Well as well. Tilted Waffle now able to find one. Pace comes right back, takes care of the Widowmaker for Indigo, and Doa out as well as Dino Nugs. The only player warmed up for the Indigo side, they're able to pick up an early kill.
You see the difference between like the support picks and Mercy and also DPS, Sombra and Hunter. They're probably looking to engage more. Also, but
No one can hide from my sight.
Sombra gets left and dies.
Tilted Waffle already on 3 kills right now, trying to win this Widow duel right here. 41 health, able to take care of Hasdio there, and they're looking for more. They get a shot there on Onyx, able to take care of them. They're able to take care of Oa as well. It is just the Tilted Waffle show at the moment.
Now I've seen Tilted play Widow and I you know, really have love for that character, despite like being like 100 something strength, you know. Really showing the prowess of it.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, Indigo, you know, they had a little bit of an early start here. They were able to pick up a couple kills, but, you know, Tilted Waffle and Dino Nugs able to pick up a couple kills to get them back into this one. It's been all Aurum since then. We finally see B-Well get in that kill feed, takes care of Oa, who did swap to the Winston and try to dive on that backline. B-Well also takes care of Doa as well, and right now Aurum looking very, very good at the moment.
Aurum have really like managed to stabilize and like they're back at their DPS of B1 and Tilted. They're both just like getting these kills between fights, just stopping Oa from like getting any kind of value.
Valkyrie coming out here from Hypno. Dragon comes out from B-Well, only on that high ground. Doesn't find a lot of damage there. but Hypno is looking for bodies. Now they're able to find one. Now they're going after Tilted Waffle. Tilted Waffle might not even know they're getting shot here by the Mercy. They are almost getting completely killed. Saved by the Nano there from Ogun. What a play coming out there from the Orium side to keep their main kill getter right now alive. Ogun also takes care of Onyx. Now Tilted Waffle trying to take care of Doa. They're able to do that, able to juke out of the way of Oa there, who dived into the backline of the Orium squad with no help. 68 health and a dream, not gonna be a good one there as Tilted Waffle takes them out.
Again, just Tilted Waffle, like, their team is just investing onto them. You know, just preventing them from dying no matter what's looking at them, and they can just ignore and look main. Like, another kill comes out. I bet you if anybody tries to engage with Tilted Waffle right now, yeah, a key rush comes out into the spawn. They're kind of pushing the limit. Grapple shot.
Not able to land it there. Even with Oa right in their face, Tilted Waffle just seems not to care. Eventually, Oa finally able to take him out there. The visor here coming out from Doa. I don't think they found anyone with it, but Onyx does find Pasty there as they were trying to escape. And now Indigo finally has some showing of life here. 10 seconds left to go in that clock. They're forgetting the cart at the moment, though. They're finally out of it, but they continue to pick up kill after kill here.
There are Mithril just coming in to like clean up every small bit of things, kind of like secure the point. But I'm seeing Pasty in a soul here. Drawing kind of really well for them.
Yeah, the tire takes care of them. Here comes the Dragons from B-Well. Does not stop the Indigo squad, though, from capping that first point. Tilted Waffle tries to get a nice grapple shot. They're not able to do it. B-Well, though, does take care of Doa. But Doa does get reds there by Hypno, and the Indigo's team looking to continue pushing the cart.
Coming out from B-Well still, and he's trying to pick up the kills. Maybe the best comes up from Hypno as well. And the vodka side, I'm hoping they can watch. He's done and Trace is left red.
Yeah, we see Tilted Waffle there finally pick up a kill, but looks like they're trying to escape with their life at the moment.
And now going into this fight, obviously down tilted, but also Hypno being down in front of Indigo. You see a touch point coming in from Pasty. Dragon comes out again in a soul fight, but doesn't hit anything. This Dragon's kind of like he's being missing. I think like 0 kills will come from them. Maybe he because they were early at the time of the
Yeah, Indigo, though, picks up the second point here after basically coming back from the death at this point. Doing a lot here to make sure that they have something to show on Circuit Royale. Oa doing a great job of that. Takes care of Ogun, takes care of Dino Nugs as well. A one-man wrecking bot at this point. B-Well, though, able to take care of them, and Hypno as well. So that should give this Orium side here a little bit of time to regroup and get back into this fight.
No, Oa's like really good usage of the Ramattra ultimate. You know, kind of always picking up kills, always just picking up fights whenever Pasty goes down and sort of arm. So I am expecting them to just like really try to win.
Yeah, but Doa able to find Tilted Waffle out here early, who was sticking on that Widowmaker. We kind of both thought that they would be the one who would stay on Widowmaker this long. Doa pops their visor, finds 2, make it 3 right away. Oa finds Dino Nugs, and there's only one more member of the Orium side still alive at the moment, but the Indigo team getting very, very close to ending this map. Tilted Waffle just ran straight past the cart and almost C9ing it. There was that Orium side, but they're able to come back out. Pasty popping the ultimate here, able to find 1 kill. Ogun finds Oa there, and now they're starting to stabilize here on this point.
You see Pasty just kind of being like a one-man, walking out of spawn, ignoring Oa. Just like getting those kills where I'm actually kind of securing like the whole Yeah, I am
Yeah,
thinking that
I was going to say, you know, Ramattra can be that good stall, especially with their health and their ultimate that came into play there from Pacey. Really did help their team out a lot there. Now the Nano comes out onto Pacey. They immediately take care of Oa. Now they're going after more members of this Indigo squad, but with all the supports back there, they're barely able to do much more. B-Well, though, does fight Hypno.
I'm seeing like the difference between the two focus perspectives on DAP and on Diana kind of like helps you on killer fights. That's the thing so much from out there. More for the match, where Ana plays for the match, the Nano boost, and then they kind of like enable
Yeah, here comes the Dragons from B-Well again. Hasn't necessarily found any luck with those Dragons as of yet. This Tilted Waffle there now on the soldier takes care of Hypno, who was going to try to Valkyrie to get back to the cart, but they're not able to. And a nice hold here coming out from the Aram side.
Score.
You kind of saw Aram kind of like taking the fight to the enemy team's spawn. You know, kind of just like, and don't give them space to breathe. That way they can't get openings, because every time Indigo got an opening, they won the fight. Every time they got the first pick, they won the fight, and they were just able to clean up easily.
Yeah, so we're gonna get some replays here from their first attack. Hypno here going after Tilted Waffle, almost able to take him down here. You see the Nano come in to keep them alive. B-Well takes them out. Hypno so close yet so far away there from getting that that mercy kill there.
Yeah, you gotta respect the commitment to the kill, you know. So to go for it, even though it failed, he kept going. You know, never got it, but at least it was a dream.
Yeah, you know, you gotta respect those who commit to the bit there, as we're seeing some members of Indigo here troll their own teammates, as Doa coming out on the Mei, has Dio coming out here on the Bastion. This is gonna be a fun comp here for the Indigo squad. Either they're gonna, you know, defend this really well, in my opinion, or get absolutely rolled over.
You know, having seen a lot of talking Harmony here after Doha, like, just plays Mei a lot, and it's kind of like a good Mei player for this year, so I'm expecting big things out of this.
It seemed like two members of the Arm side jumped over that wall to try to get to that high ground, not knowing everyone on the Indigo side was sitting just outside their own spawn, but Arm here picking up a lot of kills at the moment. It should go their way here, as it seems like the Indigo team really wants you to commit to this fight here. Now it's only up to Oa at the moment. Not a lot of health, and essentially the entire side of Aurum in their face, so they are not having a good time.
You know, you see kind of like the switch, just like Indigo going to the Brig, Arm going to the Mercy. The Mercy, I think, is a lot more useful for Arm than it was going to be for Indigo, because of just like the capabilities to enable Tilted Waffle to just like kill everything. I see a switch to Lucian and Indigo, probably told like they're doing a good backfield.
So now Aurum here pushing the cart. B-Well on cart duty at the moment, but we do see Oa get off the Reinhardt here. Now going back to the Doomfist that we have seen a lot so far this All-Star event here, but we do see Pacey punch Doa off the map, but kills now coming out from the Indigo side here, keep them alive in this fight. Two good kills, as it's one CPS and one support. Now we're starting to see Dino Nugs throwing hands with the Mercy there. Takes care of Hypno. Has Dio, though, does take care of B-Well, but Pacey now getting support here from Dino Nugs, who does have the Valkyrie ready to go. Looks like they're going to hold on to it for the next team fight.
Dino big block, I am expecting a big fix from but if they can do probably get a couple kills with the normal block,
Look at this right now. Next time the Arm side comes into a team fight, they're going to have 3 ultimates ready to go. Indigo, they'll have about the same. Doa could even get that ultimate up really fast for Echo, so they could have the ultimate advantage next time we have a full team fight here. But right now, we're just having a very prolonged scrappy team fight, but Ogun able to take care of Hypno, so no B will be available, but we do hear the Mortar Strike coming up from Hasdio, not able to find anyone there. Pacey trying to dive in that backline. Now B-Will pops the blade, but they're not able to find anything as Hasdio's grenade takes care of 2 members of Arium's side.
You saw Indigo, you see literally everything around, they're all throwing up.
Team
Arium has to win this fight. If they don't win this fight, that's when they might
Waffle trying their best though on this Widowmaker to land those headshots. The beat comes out from Hypno to make sure they're not getting popped off here, as Oa able to take care of Pasty there. Now Dinonugs pops the Valk. They're able to find 1 kill onto Onyx. They're looking for more, but they might just be trying to escape with their life. The purple here onto Oa might just be what they're looking for, but B-Will steals the kill there. Dinonugs, though, 2 kills with the Glock at the moment.
I am incredible disbelief for B-Will. You know, I can't believe he saw that kill. You see B-Will, you see them pushing up, trying to get this like, stagger. Maybe going up a little, but always coming back and makes it hard. And PC goes down.
Goes down. Hasdio here on the Bastion, dealing a lot of damage to this Arm's side right now. They're so close to this first point, but less than 10 seconds left to go. Now Arm does pick up a good kill there on to Hypno, but they need to try to get this cart to the first point. Hasdio though with the grenade able to find Tilted Waffle. Now here comes another Mortar Strike. B-Will does find Oa, and they're loading all those mortars on the point, but look at B-Will make it for Dinonugs, throwing hands still, taking care of Hypno.
And the emote on B-Will, you know, to top it off, to top of the VM. You saw Nano Bastion alongside Has his ult. You know, that Nano was crucial in keeping B-Will alive and let him pop off. And I'm interested on what dupe choice Doha's gonna have. Who's he gonna dupe? The Bastion, the Widow,
I feel like at this moment right now you're going either after the tank or you're going after the Bastion here. Maybe they shock us and take the Widow. It would be funny to see how they do with sniping, but now the Mortar Strike comes out from B-Will. Doesn't find anyone there on the Indigo side, but you know, it does buy him some time here. They are pushing the cart. We do see Oa there taking a little night nap, but they do get waking up. But Dinonugs pops the Valkyrie, does find 1 kill with the Glock. They're looking for more, so is Tilted Waffle. Dinonugs though picks up another kill, and B-Will takes care of Onyx. Tilted Waffle out.
This is what I was looking for. The rest gets it
They're able to get it off. They got the res off. Hasdio back in this fight, and look at Doa. Gets the res, gets the kill on the Dinonugs. Ogun, though, able to take care of Doa. And now it's up to the remnants of Indigo's team here as they continue to all fall down here. Hasdio out. Now it's up to the Baptiste of Onyx, but they're not able to do anything at all.
Doha really seems to be a really talented Mercy player, you know? After the dupe showing off like their strength of the character and you know games is on it, but being able to get that ref off onto Hasdio to kind of like extend the fight and let the teammates get there. Could have won in the fight if they played it a little better, but it was still a really good thing.
Yeah, I'm with you 100% there. That dude could have won them that team fight, especially after getting that res there. But now we see the Nano come out onto Tilted Waffle. Look at everyone on the Indigo side. Try to get behind that corner, but Tilted Waffle tries to 1v5. The enemy team has a Widowmaker. That goes exactly like how you thought it would in a defeat. Hasdio picks up kill after kill here. Doa Hypno picks up 2 more for the Indigo side, and now Ogun, last man alive. Not for long though. They're sent back to their spawn room.
This is gonna be a really hard to break for Indigo, as the Bastion ult probably gonna stop at the choke. And you see Indigo really wanted to like getting up a close hold. Pasty goes in, and I freaking engagement from our
The Waffle swapped over to that Hanzo. I wasn't even able to say anything about the swap until, you know, before he died. The res coming back out onto someone there. It is all the Pasty. They are able to get back in. Oa now on the Ramatra, able to find 2 kills there. Doa takes care of Pasty. And this Indigo squad, you know, not that far away now that Arium needs to push to, you know, win this map. And Indigo looks like they're bringing out their iron wall defense at the moment.
again, Owo with another like a really good Ramatro. But as I can't even talk. I'm supposed to watch this close another close.
Be well as well. Everyone on the side of Orium picking up kills here. That's a nice team fight there by Orium. Now they have some free time here to push the cart. They have a lot of ultimates in their favor. Dino Nugs, though, did pop the Valkyrie. Will not find any kills with the Glock this time. But, you know, A for effort.
Going into last fight territory, both teams use a decent amount of ults. Hoping Arm can build a nano boost before the fight ends, but if I don't think if they don't get this nano,
Damage mix coming out. Here comes Dragons from Tilted. Not finding anyone with it, but instead it's Hasdio finding someone finally with the Mortar Strike. Kills continue to come out for Indigo here. Make it a team kill there, as basically that will end Circuit Royale. Indigo, what a showing so far.
you know, as a really good Bastion from Hasdio. You know, kind of picking up the kills, so they were already low for him to, for the team to, you know, kind of like keep going and picking up kills. We showed a lot of team coordination here.
Yeah, and look at the team coordination right here. I mean, Be-Well picking up 4 of the 5 kills. They're almost getting the solo team kill there, but Dino Nugs instead decided to throw some of their own hands there on that Mercy, as they were pretty much showing throughout that entire map there. But, I mean, all-star game there. After the 2 normal maps, Indigo sitting on top. The RM side has definitely been that side that's, you know, pushed the boundaries with their comp so far, a little bit having more fun. But that map was a good showing from both sides, in my opinion.
Yeah. But now I'm a lot more interested in going into the third map, which would be Vine and Brig only on the King's Row. You know,
Yeah.
this is gonna be an interesting showing. The thing is, I wonder how the characters will split. Like, how many Vines are you gonna have? How many Brigs are you gonna have? Are you gonna have like 1 Brig, 4 Vines, 3 Brigs, 2 Vines? You know.
I mean, it's going to be interesting to see, but we will see that after a short break here. So make sure you stick around. We're only going to take a short break before we get into the Rhine Brig Kings Row map.
Royale, we kind of saw like a lot of the Doom. We saw a lot of Bastion Ana, Mercy in and out, also some Kiriko. I feel like the Doom was kind of like the main staple of that map as the Doom kind of like dominated on both sides here. Pacey, Owa, Tilted Waffle also increasing the snipers, which they later swapped off. Um, this map was really filled with like a lot less trolling, I think, and a lot more of mechanical showings, and just like especially in place of Nano. I feel like there are a lot of good showcases of people using Nano in this in this map. The Ramach rolls from Owa were also really good in the still fights.
Yeah, and towards the end of the map here, like we're seeing a triple kill here from the Visor on Doa. We see, a lot of people swap there. Pacey was a huge one there at the end for Aram, who swapped over to that Ramatra there to really hold down the fort and did not let Indigo finish the map. B-Will was huge for their side on the attacking when they were attacking on that bash and dealing a lot of damage. But just in the end, the Indigo squad, as it got closer and closer to that end, it seemed like they really came alive and did not want the Aram side to have a point in that point column at the moment.
Yeah. Again, they just kind of like, I feel like whenever they're about to lose, they just kind of like get serious. They troll for like the first 3 minutes. Last minute, let's cap that point finally. Let's actually do something. They kind of like wake up.
Yeah, but now we know, now the first two maps out of the way, those are kind of the serious maps for the night, where you see pretty normal comps. Now, the next three maps are only what can be called either silly, chaotic, insane, but in all reality, it's just straight fun. We do know that the next map will be King's Row with a little bit of a fun twist. You can only play Rhine or Brigitte here, so it's going to be really interesting to see how many Ryan's team has and how many Briggs the team has coming into it.
No, just kind of like the variation. Okay, while we're in loading, I ain't gonna go let my cat back.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. That was LCS's kitten there. And as you can see here, Orium is deciding to only run the finest of German engineering here. Indigo, on the other hand, is doing a 4-1 strategy here. 4 Briggs, 1 Rhine. So this is gonna be really interesting to see. Indigo has all the healing at the moment. Aram on the other side has all the damage. Charge is coming out left and right here. Aram finds 2. Now they're just swinging away here. Charge does come out there from Bubbles, but there's so many Rhines on the Aram side that it just won't matter. Look at Indigo now swapping almost everyone on their team, going to a Rhine. Onyx, the last man left there, does switch to a Rhine as well. So if you were hoping to see a Rhine 5v5 here, well, you're getting that.
I feel like a good
strategy.
I feel like a good strategy is matchup kind of like coordinate pins. But at the same time, you really see like it's a person who plays the fastest. The person who can get all of his cooldowns off before anybody else. The person can sustain the longer.
Yeah, but even with Arm there getting the team kill, they did lose a lot of members of their team. There are 2 large health packs right there, but Indigo has such a huge advantage with the spawn. Tilted Waffle misses on all the charge there, just swinging and spinning around, not able to find anyone there, and they're out of the equation. But now a Shatter comes out from Optibot here. It's huge. It finds all the members of Indigo, but Nova able to get up, deal some damage. Pacey, not a lot of health, gonna try to go meet them, able to smash them to their own grave.
I feel like Shatter is either gonna be like really, really good or really, really bad. With potentially 5 shields on the field at the same time, they're gonna hit an insane Shatter or just a really horrible Shatter. You see a pin coming out.
What? What a play. Shatters all around. Everyone gets a shatter. You get a shatter. They get a shatter. 2 kills going the way of Indigo. 4 kills going the way of Aram. Make it 5. Indigo, even with the spawn advantage, Aram is still finding ways to win fight after fight here.
You know, I feel like to an extent there's kind of like a need for at least one break. Just like have your team be able to stabilize, because if now your team is just gonna get run over by because we team mode the way of playing it right now is very different.
Shatter's coming out. Indigo had 2 ready, used 2, but look at the advantage they're getting from that right there. They do pick up 4. Pacey though does find 2. Even through all that sea of green, Indigo able to finally win a team fight here, and that will give them the first point.
Yeah, you see like mostly shadows are used by Indigo in this fight. But the retakes coming in front. Another
Shatter comes out from hit anyone there as Dynodog was able to find a kill there. Tilted Waffle coming alive here. Make it 3 there. The Shatter comes out from someone there, but Nova now finds 3 kills of their own. Ogun takes care of them, and somehow this Aram side able to stabilize.
And you see just like HP being such a big thing. It can kind of like stuff like where you can take a fight.
Huge Shatter. It finds 3. They're not able to find a lot of kills. So another Shatter comes out. And look at that. 4 kills going the way. Nova last alive, trying to win this fight for their team here. It's just swinging hammers at this point, and they're able to win it.
Nova wins at the, you know, that match before. Oh wait. He's still coming in. The reason is still coming in both sides. And a C9 instead of Indigo. That's the first one.
It looks like a lot of the Aram side just deciding to try to spin this one out because it's a losing fight. I don't know, so charging in late, able to find 1, able to find 2 somehow, but not able to find a 3rd one.
And again, you're still seeing this, like HP is so important. Like heck, you need to take the least amount of storm before a fight. Because when you're in the fight, the amount of HP in the fight doesn't really matter because it's like this. But if you're going to fight like look up bubbles right now, you can't be surprised.
And you know, every fight just starts off with an all-out charging fest here. But Aram here able to dodge a Shatter there, I believe, and win this team fight. A good kind of regain here from them, and everyone that can emote is emoting at the moment.
Shatter, big Shatter.
It is an all-out brawl in the library hallway right now. Welcome back to middle school, everyone. But the Indigo team coming out on top there with the team kill. Everyone rushing to that large health pack, but Indigo does have the added bonus of you can sit on that cart and get some health back.
I see Bubbles taking over to a break. I feel like also a couple
Shatter comes out, does. We do have 1 brig on the field now. Indigo, I believe that's a brig at least.
It is a break.
Yeah, Bubbles.
I'm expecting a switch back to the Ryan. It's like, can't
No
really
sweat.
problem with
Let's
it.
try
Because
again.
you
I mean, 4 hammers. Getting hit at 4 hammers does not sound like a fun way to go out, but at this moment, you know, it kind of sounds fun. Oh, though, it would take care of Optibox there. Indigo, though, running out of some time here. Shatter comes out from Tilted Waffle. It looks huge. It is huge. Make that 3 kills for them. They're looking for more. That's got in overtime now.
You know, that,
Aram.
you know, that's certainly a round of Overwatch that I just watched.
Zero.
That was
You know,
certainly
really-
one of the...
Sides.
It was really
Sir.
interesting.
It was really interesting. Like you said, that definitely was a round, and it certainly was one of the rounds of Overwatch of all time there.
Yeah.
Definitely not the worst, but, you know, not even mid as well. But it was a lot of fun to watch. But, you know, Aram coming back into this one, they looked really strong to start off this Rhine Brig, or essentially just Rhine Kings Row here at the moment. You know, if they can continue that strong start they had,
I think there has to be some kind of coordinating going in here. Like in
Yeah,
the
this
chat,
has
like,
to
yo, everybody go Brig. I feel like
This
if one
is-
person switches Ryan, it's all over for us.
I mean, at the moment, the Aram side is the one that could do that if they truly want to win a map here, in my opinion. But it seems like they're going to respect this. It's going to be a 5v5 all-out Brig brawl coming out of the gates.
Hey! Shot. Hey!
You know, I think Indigo's got this. I just have a feeling that we'll hold this with the Brig versus Brig. Oh, the freaking Ryan? Was it Brig a bait? When Brig goes
Chivalry,
they are all dead.
sportsmanship, it's
Okay.
been dead. It is dead. It will stay dead.
I am no longer an Indigo believer. I am not.
This is exactly what Aram needed. They want to win a map. This is how you do it. You agree to something and then at the last moment pull the old switcheroo out and make Indigo pay for trusting you.
Next person early, you know. Where is this Brig? I wonder. In the back.
Bubbles, I mean, Bubbles has been the one person to stay on the Brig. We saw them there towards the end of their attacking round. They stayed on Brig. They're coming out. They're just saying, you know what? This is supposed to be a Brig Rhine map. You know, as I say that, they switched to Rhine, so making me eat my own words pretty quick here. But Aram, a lot of time now to win this map.
I think he's they're gonna get exploded in this big fight. Maybe a 5v5 fight.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, we're starting to see Aram push just a little bit before the entirety of Indigo decides to charge that card. A trade coming out there, but everyone mostly throwing their fire strikes early. A couple more charges coming out, but at the end of the day, it's all about swinging those hammers. Shatter does come out there from Dino. Gets the headshot kill onto Nova. Now another shatter comes out. Aura finally able to get something going here on this card.
I'm really appreciating Brandon. How much out of this use of one person? Because one might think of the line, but I think
It's the ultimate sign of respect and disrespect. One shatter comes out, does find one. Charges coming in and out here, but Onyx able to find, I believe that's Ogun there. Shatter, look at all the kill feed right now. It's just charges and fire strikes. Another shatter comes out from Hasdia. They're able to finally take care of Pasty there. But now we're just seeing everyone, in my opinion, on this map is pretty much on their own mission. It's just 1v1s.
you really wouldn't expect this on my perspective, you know, by not very alive. You would definitely expect it to like wait for the first fight. I like it very much. 5v5 massive run.
Wait, we are seeing some Brigs come out from the RM side now. This might be huge for them. Shatters coming out from both sides, and Brig! Tilted Waffle gets a kill with Brig. That might be the first Brig kill of this map, and it might be what might potentially win them this map.
As there are 2 breaks and 2 rounds playing in the field. And you see Indigo also switching to a break, but it's a little
A little too late, but so much entertainment there. And look, it was a Rhine Brig map. Look at that team picture. Look at that team picture right there. 3 Briggs, 2 Ryans. Exactly how that map played out for both teams throughout the entirety of it. Alright, but LCS, that was by far a map. You said it yourself. We definitely saw one of the rounds of Overwatch there, and it turned into one of the maps of in Overwatch. But Aurum finally gets their first point here. You know, not gonna get swept here by Indigo.
Maybe we see a reverse sweep kind of for Aurum.
I mean, hey, like you said, it seemed like Aurum was that team that was willing to play a little bit more freely with their comps, a little bit more trolly with their comps. Maybe they were practicing for the, you know, the silly maps that we're going to be having from here on out.
They were just warming up for some maps. You know, here you see like that first spawn hold, which is something that I think is like probably one of the better plays coming out from Aurum. Like you see them, they're just picking up like the game. They're just going faster than the enemy team. You know, they're making sure they are taking the fights they want, and the enemy team is not fighting where they want.
Yeah, this Kings Row was certainly a very, very fun map to watch. Even if some people had no idea what was going on, I have to say, it certainly was a fun map. Shatters, pins, fire strikes, swinging those hammers as if they are a wiffle ball bat and you're 5 years old. What more could you ask for?
The map was interesting, and looking at what the next map is. Okay, Mystery Heroes on Busan. All 3 points are gonna get played. You know, looking at this map, I think this again just more favored towards Aurum, as they are like, I think they're a more flexible team when you look at the rosters.
Yeah, when you look at it, I agree with you. It seems like their players have been a lot more flexible with their picks throughout this entire series. Indigo has normally tried to stick to, you know, 1 or 2 heroes each here, and you know, Busan all 3 points. Aurum could make a statement here by winning all 3 points here.
I am still expecting Indigo will probably take this this match home. Maybe in a map 5, maybe this map. I'm still expecting Indigo to win this.
I mean, you know, I would love to see Aurum take this 4th map here, have that 5th map be for the final bragging rights of Season 9 here in the Harmony tier for these All-Stars. But, I mean, at the end of the day, this is all for fun anyway. But looks like we're finally heading into Busan. We get our first look at the Mystery Heroes coming out here. And Aurum, in my opinion, does have a little bit of an advantage that they have a tank here to start off.
I mean, both teams have a tank, but I feel like I'm looking more at those like people who are main rolling inside, because there's one player main rolling this entire like Mystery Heroes pick, and that is B rolling Junkrat. To see how much value they can get compared to other people on offense.
Yeah, I mean, Indigo almost has some people fall there. Doa getting demech'd here early is bad for them. No real tank now left for them. We do see, I believe that Doa does fall there. Now we're going to start to really see the fun of Mystery Heroes here. And Indigo will have no tank here. Owa leaves as well. Instead now, Indigo is going to have 2 supports.
Again, your team is pretty well dominated. Even Dynanox and Optiv are also putting in good work. As you see, you know, the switch is coming in from the Mystery Heroes. You see Doka going over to Ana, you see an Ash, Ramaka, Soldier, and Ana. Which I think is a comeback to win, as Indigo has it depends on how long they have to live for. You see a big nade coming out.
Huge nade. Already 3 members of Aurum out of this one. Indigo, I mean, this is the time that they should be going after the point right now, but they're really not going after it just yet. Optibot's doing a good job on point, just trying to stall it out as long as they can. We're starting to see some of the Mystery Heroes come out now for the other side for Aurum. It's going to be an interesting one when they come back into it.
You've seen a lot more tanks with Aurum now. From what I was thinking with the work like that on it. With the
Aurum, you know, they had all that practice on King's Row with Ryan. They're gonna try to, you know, make some use of it. They do lose one of the Ryans already. Took the Waffle trying to fall back, but Indigo, nice team fight win for them there. Only lost Hypno there on the tank, but now they go over to the DPS Hanzo.
And you see another tank at the bottom right now. Coconut died because they weren't doing
Coconut has died once, but Owa popped. Yeah, Owa getting an ultimate as well, and Mystery Heroes is really, really good. Nova also has their ultimate ready as well for Indigo.
You know, again, Owa was really good. This is like top China's character. Aurum was 2 echoes. Genji. Well, Indigo has Reaper and Ashe and Sombra and 2 characters. Lucio and Monkey. Oh no, Han.
She's gonna blow.
There goes one echo. Indigo going back after the point now. At least Nova tried to there before we see Optibot here pop the whole hog to force some people off. Hypno does fall here early for Indigo. Not what they wanted to see, but you know, they're trying to do as much damage as they possibly can to this RM side, trying to get rid of some of these heroes at the moment. But RM picks up kill after their Doa. Is able to find some of the Waffle there on the brig.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see like every conflict and how like people play, but kind of just regular mission heroes. It's very, I don't know.
Adaptive circuit engaged.
Any kind of like good character mix they're getting.
Score
Yeah, but you know,
1-0.
yeah, good start here for Aurum. They had a little bit of the advantage there with the initial spawns or the initial heroes. And in my opinion, actually, this is a pretty even one coming into this one. Both teams have 1 tank and 2 supports. So actually, Indigo has 3 supports. This is, in my opinion, maybe favor Indigo here at the start.
Indigo's comp is a lot more preferable, but I think Aurum can like, it can be, if it's played well, it can ruin Indigo's comp. Because Hog and Soldier are making angles with this like run over Rhino.
As we see Doa there charge out of the house spawn. Looks like they want to try to meet them in this upper drum room, but looks like the Aurum team going to the opposite side of the point. Doa just continues to walk all the way around the map. Now they finally fall out to that drum area there. That's of the main.
You know, when the Lucio trying to get the kill Rihanna, and it comes out and purpling Doha. You really see like they're playing a lot more divided than Aurum, and Aurum
Just like old times.
Yeah, I mean, you see Doa get 1 kill there, but 2 more kills right away by Aurum is a great start for them.
I guess you can like they're making a angle. A lot of value, and gonna get picking up 2 or 3 kills in the off angle. You see this Indigo switching or getting a switch more to like towards a pro comp with no support.
I mean, but they do have some heroes here that they definitely can use to disrupt what Aurum is currently running at the moment. But Owa was probably going to be the one I was going to talk about with Junkrat being able to just deal a lot of damage. They're taken out very early.
If Sombra successful at the sun, you know, not gonna get that off. I feel like if Doha is able to stick to Sombra, and EMP is gonna fight no matter what or bad the comp.
Strength from nature. I just wanted to hang out.
But I think Autumn's free supports, unless comp is evenly as strong or something else, they're not gonna be able to break through this, and I think Arm.
Yeah, Aram continues to hold on this part now. We finally get an ultimate coming out here from the Indigo side. It is the Sim Wall, so not really much of a damage dealing ult, but it does kind of divide the map up a little bit right now if Indigo wants to try to go in on that.
Dude, this time, like, they're getting caught off because they can before they can reach the force, and if they spend time shooting at Coconut on the Hog, they're really hard to
Yeah, and Aram right now doing a good job. Able to find a couple kills there with that whole hog, but Aram, you know, not losing a lot of people so far. This map has been working very well in their favor. Indigo constantly losing members of their team has really hurt them throughout this entire map. Dino Nugs here pops their visor, able to find the immortality field, but Doa able to find some kills there at the end that might give them a little bit of a momentum going into the next map point. But Aram already winning this map right here to tie the series up going into that final map. But we still do have one more point here on Busan.
Aram just getting so close to securing this river sweep. You know, I believe in them doing it.
You didn't believe in them like 5 minutes ago, but you do now.
Don't worry, just ignore this. I'm just gonna keep switching sides, you know.
Hey, you know what?
Have a good chance of winning.
You know what? I can respect that. A man who just wants to be on the winning side, I can respect that.
And you see, comps are a lot more weird. I think having 2 tanks for the side of Indigo, they're gonna take the first fight to Aram 2 tanks. Unless Aram is able to properly do it. You felt like Waffle kind of parkour with the Bastion going into a high ground.
B-Well, though, we have seen them play, you know, snipers in the past. This might work out in their favor. That Genji dying with them, though, with that Mercy support from Hypno might not be the best thing, but Hypno's gone. So, you know, if we can see B-Well get back up there, it might be good for them.
Yeah, as you see, I think Indigo's comp is getting switched into just like getting worse and worse with like every passing map. Because like a Brig is gonna just get no value into what Aram's on. Just kind of like procures the kill with the Brig, and you see the Brig going down.
Yeah,
this
just
is gonna be really great for Indigo.
yeah, even with, you know, Aram's team here, actually, Arma has a pretty good lineup at the moment. 2 supports, make that 2 DPS at the moment. We're gonna figure out what Optibot's gonna swap into here. Nova getting a kill might just be what Indigo needs here, depending on what Optibot comes back as. They're gonna come back as a Junkrat. I mean, that's still a good. There's still a good comp right now for Aram, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're still gonna be able to just keep spamming the string. And you see Tilted Waffle just trying to pressure on the Bastion.
They're trying, but Indigo went straight to point. Aram did not even notice that they were on point. Nova gets res from Doa there, but the kills all going the way of Aram here at the moment. Not what you want to be seeing. Indigo only held on to the point for a mere 17% before Aram able to retake it.
Again, it just seems like Arms is like in control. But you see, a lot better confidence in Indigo. Both Monkey and Ana, just come taking this kind of like set up and engage this where Ana will probably play on.
Yep.
You see a
Nano Baptiste with the damage matrix, not able to find anyone until after the Nano was gone. But they're able to take care of Hypno there. The Monkey is sleeping in the background here. It's only Dino Nugs and the Baptiste and Coconut there, but they're able to take care of them. B-Will continues to find kills on this Widowmaker, has not died yet. Aram is, you know, they got lucky with the heroes they came out with, and they've really, really stuck with them.
They're really able to just, like, live their life. None of them are like trying to feed. Oh, but you see Hypno winning the long run.
Yeah, that's a great pick for the Indigo team. They really need to get rid of B-Well on that Widowmaker because B-Well's been dealing a lot of damage from that high ground area there. And now we're getting into overtime here. Dino Nugs able to take care of Nova, who was on the Junker Queen, but don't fret. Indigo still has one more Junker Queen on the field. Oh, but Indigo not able to touch there in overtime. Aram here able to sweep Mystery Heroes Busan. And now they tie the series up here as we go into the 5th and final map of the All-Star event here for the Harmony tier. It's going to be a really, really fun one here because, you know, we saw Indigo pretty much dominate the first 2 maps, and ever since we got into these silly maps, it seems like Aram has really came alive.
Yeah, Aram just really seems to like benefit more from just like unorganized type of play, just like one by one, just when they're 1v1s. They are mechanically stronger team things, and it really seems that Indigo cannot like properly answer that.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, we kind of talked about it a little bit. It seemed like even you said yourself there, Indigo was in those first 2 maps seemed to take it a little bit more serious. Aram seemed to take it a little bit more fun with their comps. We got into these silly maps so far. Brig, Rhine, Kings Row. It seemed like Aram was ready for that. They pretty much dominated that map, in my opinion. And 4th map, Mystery Heroes on Busan. I mean, really no other word to say than domination again from that Aram side. Now, the 5th map is Lijiang Tower, but it's all one role. So basically that means throughout the 3 points, we're going to see every team play tank, on 1 point. Both teams play DPS on 1 point, and both teams play support on 1 point as well. So it's going to be really interesting to see, you know, what comps we see from teams. Are we going to see potentially an all Rhine comp again? Are we going to see, you know, an all Lucio comp on one map, or just what the comps are going to be going into this final map?
I am pretty sure for like 1v1 comps, those aren't allowed because you can't have like 2 of the same hero on one team. So you have to like pick between supports.
Yeah, that doesn't shock me. I did not know how it worked. But so here we know how it's going to break down. So when we go to Control Center, we will be seeing an all tank matchup. When we go to Night Market, it'll be supports, and then on Gardens, it'll be DPS. We will play all 3 points like we did on Busan again here. So it's going to be, we're going to see all 3 points. We're going to see all 3 different kind of, play styles come out from these teams here. Now, LCS, going into this final map here, with this play style that we know what it is now, what team do you think has the advantage? Are you sticking with Aram here? I mean, as you made your swap there in the last point of Busan, or you go back to Indigo?
I am an Aram believer. If Indigo wins 1 round, I think they're gonna win. But I think Aram's got this. DPS only now.
Yeah, so looks like we go to Gardens first. That means we're gonna be seeing everyone rock a DPS hero on this map. We do see a couple heroes being shared. Actually, only two heroes being shared by each team right now. That is a Sim and a Pharah. And everyone else is a completely different hero. So this is gonna be really fun to see.
I am really looking forward to this. I'm hoping that there's a Pharah 1v1. But it seems like, that is not happening.
Optify here coming in on Bastion, dealing a lot of damage. Coconut able to find one there with their turret. Arsene here trying to run away, but 2 straight kills here by Indigo does kind of keep this fight alive for them, but 2 more kills to go in the way of Aram here. Might just throw it in their favor.
We are outnumbered.
And this I'm really interested for the approach they took, because you saw Aram kind of like take that CP point, and you saw Indigo can just like walk from in. We saw I think it was just a waffle on the far, you can instantly die because of the taking the long approach.
Yeah, but Aram holding on to the point right now. Pacey able to take care of Bubbles here on that Mayhem. Not necessarily seen a lot coming out from Bubbles on that May so far, but Tilted Waffle continue going, dealing a lot of damage, leaving it for their team to kind of clean up there, and they do. 2 kills going their way. Tilted Waffle does fall there to Hasdio, but that's basically all that Indigo got that last engagement.
like you just kind of see like this mechanical outplay instead of Aram. You just kind of like being able to win again. It's just like getting this
That is such a great feeling that Ogun has to be experiencing right now. Getting that deflect headshot kill onto Hypno there. And look what Hypno does right out of it. Swaps to the Genji themselves as Ogun continues to pick up kills here. Has Dio killed by them. Arsene, though, does take care of Tilted Waffle yet again. Tilted Waffle not necessarily doing a lot and getting a lot of kills on the Tracer, but they're able to deal a lot of damage.
He was kind of like, it kind of feels like more of like whoever has the DPS, Ego is gonna win the 1v1, you know? Like, on a DPS versus DPS, 5 DPS versus 5 DPS is like, if this is the most confident in a 1v1, it's gonna win that 1v1.
Yeah, and we saw Onyx there just go after Pacey, able to take care of them, but Tilted Waffle comes right back and takes care of Onyx. 90% on count now for Aram on this point. Indigo really hasn't done a lot to try to retake it just yet. They do have some ultimates, or really only one ultimate at their disposal. This pulse bomb has to be huge. Coconut takes care of Arsene and takes care of Hazen and Hypno. The turrets go burr at the moment for Coconut. Optibot takes care of the last two members of Indigo, and Aram 1 point away here from winning the All-Star event, but still 2 more points to go here on Lijiang Tower.
Or I'm just like, the comeback has been insane. You know, I always believe in them. Also, they're gonna win. Yeah, they just seem like a lot more just like confident in going into this. Like you see that they know what they want to do and they know how they want to approach this game.
Yep. So we are going to, I believe this is Night Market, which means we will be seeing the support battle now. 5 different supports have to come out from each side here, so this is going to be really fun to see. Optibot still has not gotten the memo here, as they're still sitting on the Bastion. There they go.
The game supports they picked, I feel like a Lucio is necessary in this kind of matchup. You know, because like you're gonna need the supports that's like able to close the gap, and I feel like Lucio is just like probably one of the better supports. I can see, I think it's a Baptiste point alone.
I believe you are correct there. It is Onyx there on that Baptiste alone on point, fighting Tilted Waffle, who's now getting some support from their team here. We do see one person sleeping in the background. It is Coconut, but they're able to escape with their life there. Ogun finds the first kill there. Onto that auto duel there of Bubbles. Coconut finds the second one, and Aram is picking up the kills here. This is a great start for them, and they cap point first.
We're gonna see like a lot more. Indigo being a lot more split because you had a couple people main, you know, people playing point. And that's really kind of like the solution to so many fights. Because the army people, they will kill Coconut, just like wake up from his sleep, you know, help him out, kill the Anas, left them. You seem like a lot more and coordinated.
Nodding off.
Hypno trying to bait people so that he can boop them off the map. Already done it to one unfortunate soul. Looking to do it some more here. Trades going out. Now the Transcendence coming out here from Coconut, but all the kills going the way of Indigo. Onyx picks up 2 there. They're looking for more. They're trying to find more. They do find more. Make it 3 for Onyx on that Baptiste. Hypno is able to take care of Pacey as well, and Indigo finally retakes the point for the first time this map.
I think this is where the comeback starts. Maybe Kills they can come back and just like get their confidence back. They can become more coordinated. As you know, holding the point is easier than attacking the point. And if we are taking this 1v1 onto Tilted Waffle, Tilted Waffle leave, and then it's gonna just like left up to draw and the enemy backline.
Yeah, right now though, Indigo still holds on to the point. 2 members down though. Hypno does get the beat there over to Onyx, but it looks like Hypno might still be trying to bait people to boop them off the map here, as they're really not trying to get back on this point. They're able to do it just there, but 4v1 on point, even as a Lucio, not necessarily a winning fight there. Pacey does find Arsene. Onyx comes right back and finds Pacey though, but the point has flipped back over in control of Aram. Tilted is
Reloading.
Maybe the, like, can't be a scope of another team.
But the Transcendence here comes out from Hasdio, and what a Transcendence coming out from them. Arsene able to take care of Coconut, and the point flip, but Pacey does find Onyx right back. And we finally see it. Someone goes to a Mercy. That was the only support we had not seen yet so far.
Well, you are an American I'm pretty sure one best one support this season is Onyx the best. He's been really good with
Now the Kasuni Rush coming out here from Arsene. Able to actually, Coconut able to take care of Onyx, and not really a lot of stuff coming here from this Kasuni Rush other than just being able to heal themselves up here. Now the Kasuni Rush comes out from Tilted Waffles Bubbles, able to revive Onyx there, but everything going the way of the Aram squad. 4 kills in a row. They're trying to make it 5. Transcendence, I mean, the Coalescence here coming out from Coconut. They're trying to find that last member. I believe it's Hypno, but they're able to get that large health pack. Trying to boop one off. They're able to, but Kariko's able to wall climb, not able to get that boop there, and they end up falling to the grenade.
Also kind of really even going into this fight, but I just think Transcendence is gonna just win in the fight because it just negates win the entire.
Now go
You see a
get
big
it.
nade for this one.
Onyx does have that window ready to go. They have been deadly. Like you said, the Transcendence is going to be huge here. Hasdio, Arsene able to find members, though. This is huge for Indigo. 3 down for the side of Arm. Only 1 down for Indigo. Indigo needs to win this team fight here, and they might just be able to. They are able to re-flip the point. 99% though for Aram. So 1 good team fight win here by them, and they could, end up taking this point.
And see, you see Coconut maybe just for a touch, maybe self-done. Coconut's going for it on the coast, but Hypno's guarding down.
99.
Frank used by Haskell, Haskell's nice.
Hypno has been. He pops it right there. It finds all 5 members of Indigo. This is huge for them. They get rid of Pasty. They don't have to worry about the Transcendence coming out from them now, but Hasdio is purple. They get that cleanse there. Nano coming back out onto Optibot here. They're able to find Hasdio. Valkyrie coming out from Bubbles. The damage rate is coming out from Optibot. This is going to be a fight here. Optibot doing all they can here. Takes care of Nyx and Bubbles as well. They're trying to win this to complete the comeback for Orium here. They might just be able to do it. They just need to get rid of the Lucio of Hypno, and they're able to. And that will flip the point. Overtime won't last long, and Orium will win this 3rd map here, but there is still 1 more point left to go.
Getting their reverse sweep, securing it. Really proud. I always knew I could do it. But you see this like a bad team. You kept doing things in the fight. You kept doing it. Like late fights specifically, the consistently amount of damage that a bad team could pump out was insane during that last round.
Yeah,
Now we're gonna see only tanks.
Yeah, there's been a lot of times throughout this season where, we've seen Baptiste pop off, and I've said that Baptiste is just a DPS cosplaying as a support, and that map right there kind of showed it. Baptiste able to do a lot of damage, but now on to the 3rd and final point here, the last point of our All-Star event here for the Harmony tier. It's all down to a tank battle.
I think they can
Yeah, but look at that. Even after losing 1 member early in that fight, Indigo able to just kind of fall back, regroup, and completely team wipe Aram there. Just a nice play there coming out from Indigo.
Indigo just seems like more damage, like the hog and I think he also
Finally, I still go the way of Aram here, but might be a little bit too late here. I feel like they're not going to win this team fight here. Ogun here trying to do whatever they can to get rid of Bubbles. Have to get some help there from Optibot, but Optibot, after getting a kill, falls. Ogun falls as well, and Indigo here looking very strong so far as they, tick closer and closer to 40%.
And you see a Zarya switch, or we saw Hawk, all in Aram now. Indigo is kind of just like hold it, getting a foothold, but stick holding white room, and you see everybody else main. Walker is the tilted waffle, one bubble down, two almost around. Blind shatter gets free.
You know, you would have thought these two teams after King's Row would have always expected a flank shatter, but Hypno, you know, Arsene here gonna get credited with the kill. Hypno, I feel like might have been able to boop them off the map there. Tilted Waffle now coming back in on the ball. First time we're seeing the Wrecking Ball here come out on this final point.
You know, 25% to go for Indigo to win. Hey, I think I have this a lot.
Hey, but a kill coming out there for Aram might just be what they need here. Bubbles out as well. This is looking good for Aram here to try to get back into this map. They find the kills they need to. They just need to get rid of Arsene. It will go to 9-9 for Indigo, but Aram here finally able to take point. Now they just have to hold it for 100%.
This is definitely doable, but it depends on like how well they're able to cycle the ultimates. Well, cycle ultimates are really strong.
Yeah, Ogun here out early, so he might have to see one of these ultimates be popped here. And Pacey does pop theirs, but they are dealing a lot of damage, also taking a lot of damage, but they're fine. One kill, trying to find a second here, just not able to, as Hasdio is able to do just enough there. Optimal though does find Onyx, kind of keeping Aram alive in this fight.
Both end up being terribly staggered. It kind of looks like giving probably 50% to Aram.
Bubbles. Did Bubbles do it? Did Tilted Waffle fall off the map? It doesn't seem like they did. They tried to Terror Surge them off the map, just not able to, as Ball can survive quite a lot here. Now Coconut here does have this grab ready to go. Should be huge. Here it comes out from them. The Terror Surge coming out from Ogun, able to find one, but they fall right after it. Coconut though does find Onyx. Pacey finds Hypno, and Aram here looking very good so far, but they're losing their members.
Bubbles chasing down, not bad. I think the flux line there.
We're about to see 3 ultimates ready for Indigo though. Optibot's gonna fall here. That flux not gonna be used, and they don't have a lot of ultimates in their disposal at the moment. So Indigo looking strong here. We're seeing pans be thrown, people be lifted up into the air, and we saw a woman spin their ass X so far, or so fast that, you know, everyone almost died for the side of Aram here. But Aram doing a good job staying alive at the moment, but Tilted Waffle spinning to win. This has been incredible hold here from Aram. The point finally flips to Indigo now. They need to get rid of this Orisa on the point if they want to try to retake it. But now we're starting to see Indigo with numbers coming back into it. Not a lot of ultimates ready. Coconut last man there for their team. 69 health in a dream, not going to be lasting a long time. Pacey does find Bubbles though. Hypno does take care of Ogun. Some members of Aram coming back, but Indigo, in my opinion, should be able to clean this one up.
Seems to be all over, and Indigo will win the map, but they will lose the series.
Indigo takes the point, but almost let it go from 99 to 0 in a reverse sweep for Aram there, but Indigo able to take it there towards the end. What a good, you know, map there for the Indigo side there to at least get one map or 1 point in this series.
You know, this was really exciting just for the entire night. You saw like a lot of different things. You saw like more Overwatch based maps be won by Indigo. and then you saw the more troll maps be won by. And here we're gonna go for the replays of the entire series, and you see just everybody else in the Moira here.
I mean, every map was a little bit of a different story for both teams. On, Shambali Monastery here, we saw a lot of tactical crouching coming out from both sides, as you kind of expect from an all-star event here. But it just seemed like Indigo was the better side when we were playing these, normal style maps of 2 DPS, 2 supports, and only 1 tank.
Yeah, but then you switch into like the more interesting maps with the Rhine, the Briggs, Mr. Heroes, and you have one for each role with maps, and you kind of just see Arm can just like flip a switch. They sort of just something. They seem like they just woke up.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, it all kind of started here for the Arm team, where it seemed like they all kind of warmed up after that first map. They did a really good job on Circuit Royale, especially on this first point. But after they lost this first point, they really struggled to get anything going again. Up until Indigo almost, was able to complete that map on their push. Pasty, though, made an incredible swap over to a Ramatra on their defensive side to make sure Indigo did not cap it. But while it was Widowmaker's one on one side, the next side, or for one team's attack, when the other team attacked, it was all about the Bastion play.
Yeah, I really the way people reason like their Nanavu's and just also roll tonight were just seem really good and really effective, especially in this King's Row map with the shatters. Just like you see one person going to shatter them right now. No matter what
Yeah.
HP they are at, they will die to my shatter.
It was just so interesting to see, how the style of play when we went into this Brig Rhine map here on King's Row. We didn't see a lot of Brig at all, really, but towards the end, Arum started to play a little bit of Brig, and it really worked out for them. That I believe, them going to some of their players swapping over to Brig really did help them win this map once they got on the attacking side there, and gave them, that first point in that scoreboard there, and they eventually, snowballed that into winning the next map of Busan. This was Mystery Heroes all the way through, and they got really lucky. You have to admit they got lucky with
Yeah,
some of their picks from the start.
I mean the comp differential is real. Like you see free support to one tank on DPS is kind of like the Mr. Heroes map, just kind of like Indigo just could not hold up.
I mean, going from the Mystery Heroes map to the all of one role map that we saw here on Lijiang Tower, it was really, really fun to see because we saw, each team pretty much always kind of pick the same 5 heroes. And when we saw a team kind of stray away from it, it just didn't really work out for them here. But this last map of Control Center, where it's just tanks, having Indigo get up 9-0, Arum come right back, force it back to 9-9, and just that overtime period that seemed to last forever. I imagine those two teams and those 10 players were just having a lot of fun there.
Yeah, and that's the point of this like All-Star game night. Everybody have fun. After watching this, I'm really looking forward to playing in my own All-Stars tomorrow, as there will be 2 more All-Stars. Tomorrow being Transcendence Tier All-Stars, and Thursday being Discord Tier All-Stars.
Yeah, but like 10 players tonight they had to have fun. This was a very fun cast to be a part of. LCS, thank you so much for coming in here at the last moment. It seemed like from chat that you really, people seeing you casting, you really stole the show tonight.
You did really well, and also just like watching you cast past, you cast a couple of my games, you're a really good caster, and thank you for casting with me tonight.
Yeah, no, man. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone else who came out and watched. This was an amazing night here. First event of the All-Star League. Like LCS said, there are 2 more events. The next one is tomorrow at the same time as Transcendence Tier All-Stars. Will be doing the exact same thing that we saw tonight. 5 maps full of fun Overwatch gameplay. You won't want to miss it out. You won't want to miss out on that. Thank you to our producers, Hippie and Unfeatured, our Observer, for all they did tonight. And LCS, before we sign off for tonight, anything you want to say?
It was really fun to guest tonight, and thanks for watching. Thanks for playing to all of the people who are playing All Stars, for making this a good experience and fun.
Yep. Remember, 8:30 tomorrow night, Transcendence All Stars NA. 5 maps again. It'll be fun to watch. You won't want to miss it. For LCS, myself, Dextron, thank you all for coming out tonight. Hope you have a good night, and see you tomorrow.